Hello friends, I'm Dale Witherington, State Director of the Minnesota Prayer Caucus, which is part of the Minnesota Legislative Prayer Caucus, a group of Christian legislators committed to keeping faith in America, to protecting and preserving our religious freedoms, and doing that with Judeo-Christian principles upon which our nation was founded. Today is January 16th, and in America, January 16th is Religious Freedom Day. So we are at the state capitol here in Minnesota. We had a number of our legislators join together here in the rotunda to celebrate and proclaim keeping faith in America. You know, there's a couple meanings to that. One is that we keep our religious faith and keep that free as citizens of this United States of America that was founded by declarations of God and royal charters here on our land. It also means that we need to keep faith in our nation, that we have a great future, we have a great God, and we are grateful for the many men and women like our legislators here in Minnesota and many legislators who have joined around the country today to stand united for religious liberty for you and for me. Thank you for taking this moment to listen in, to support us, keep us in your prayers. Legislative session begins in Minnesota February 20th, and we're going to work for you. God bless you, and God bless America.
Hi everyone, I'm Representative Abigail Whelan. I serve Anoka and Ramsey in the Minnesota House. I'm also the co-chair of the Minnesota Prayer Caucus, and today we are celebrating Religious Freedom Day with several other states around the country. It's so important that we continue to preserve our religious freedoms because unfortunately it appears that our religious freedoms are coming under increasing attacks. Just a few examples. Back in 2016, a young boy in a public school in California was told that he could not read Bible verses that his mother sent with him in his lunchbox to his classmates. Also in 2016, a football coach was fired after praying after a football game. And then just last year, a Tennessee grandfather was told that he could be arrested if he didn't stop reading his Bible on a public sidewalk. Now some of these cases have actually been resolved. The boy in California got help from the Liberty Council and the school relented and let him read his Bible verses. Some of the other cases have not yet been resolved or have unhappy endings. And so we are really and truly right now in a fight for our religious freedom. And we want to let you all know, we want to let the country know that it is okay to stand up for faith. It is okay to express your views and to do so with civility and honoring one another and honoring other opinions. But you know what? We don't all have to agree, and it's okay to not agree. Probably one of the most prominent cases right now is the Jack Phillips case. And back in 2012, Jack Phillips, the owner of Masterpiece Cake Shop in Colorado, was told that he would potentially be sued if he did not bake a cake for a couple that would violate his viewpoints. He believes in marriage between one man and one woman, and a gay couple wanted him to do a cake for their wedding. And he politely declined. And actually, there are plenty of other cake makers that would have been able to make that cake for him. But he was sued. And this case was just heard in December at the Supreme Court. Why is this so important? Well, I think the Bennett brothers actually posed a question that really summarizes this well. Should we be forcing designers to design dresses for Melania Trump? We know that there are high-profile fashion designers, Marc Jacobs and others, who have refused to design dresses for Melania Trump because of her political views, her association with President Trump. That's perfectly within their right to do. Just like it's in Jack Phillips' rights to deny to bake a cake, to not violate his conscience. And so, as we are today celebrating religious freedom, I just want to encourage all of you, if you are people of faith, if you pray for our country, pray for this case, and continue to uphold faith and religious freedom in America. God bless you all.
We think it's a really important time in the history of America right now on religious freedom. We have been pushed and pushed and pushed, and we are here saying enough is enough. We are standing our ground, and we are telling people faith in America is a good thing. it shouldn't be that you shy away when somebody asks you if you're a Christian or if you're any religion. And this is just not about Christianity. Our founding fathers put faith as a bottom line of freedom in our country for all religions. And that is really important to express. So I know many people think that there's a separation. That separation of government and religion is to protect the religious from being persecuted by the government or being controlled or told what they can and cannot do. And that's what the government's starting to do with us. That when we have a conscious or a religious belief to do or not do something, we shouldn't be pushed on to say you must, or you're going to go to jail, or you're going to be fined. It's just not right. So let's give all religions the freedom. And we as legislators in the Minnesota Legislative Prayer Caucus have decided to work together to encourage prayer in the public even. Pray for us and leaders, as Scripture says, and also to stand up for religious freedom whenever we see legislation that will hurt our religious freedom.